Well, boys, the old John Deere's done. I just texted the guy and said come get her whenever you're ready, which sooner the better because I want my money. But I gave her a good pressure washing. She looks fairly clean. Put some tubes in the tires, and by tubes I mean slime. So the only thing I paid $300 for this one. I welded up the deck. I put a deck belt on it. I changed the oil. I put front tires on it that I already had, and that's it. She already ran and stuff good. So this was pretty much a deck rebuild, and I'm getting $700 for it. So let's see, 25 for the not even 25 for the belt, like 15 for the belt. And she's mint. I already checked the oil and everything. Oh, I did end up putting those bolts in the hood. You know, just the little things. Now that's all good. This mower should last him a long time as long as he takes care of it. But yeah, she's ready to go. So now I pulled this old Bolin's in there, the one that we got running on the live stream, and I'm gonna pull the deck off of this one and see what's going on. One of the back tires keeps losing air. I did just pick up, that battery looks good, but it's not. It's from 819, it's no bueno. Hey Mr. Lizard, what are you doing in here? But yeah, so now I'm gonna take the deck off of this one. And this one I paid $60 for? Shit, I can't even remember. Where did I get this one from? This one, Frank, the scrap guy, past the bacon, got me. And I do not remember how much I paid for it. Oh, I think I paid $100 altogether, because I gave Frank a good tip. But, oh, I got the springs. I got to put them springs on the seat. I'm going to throw that new battery in there. I got a head gasket coming soon for it. And I might tear into it and go ahead and get it ready, so when it gets here I could just throw it on there. That'd be the easiest thing to do. But I think I'm going to order some kind of grip tape to cover up this hole. I think that'll work for that. Find out. Front tires I'm not too worried about because this one's not going to be super expensive. Those tires do hold air, so they're just war slap out. So yeah, it's got a good carb on it now. Gas tank's about empty. It's been sitting. Let's see if it oil still looks good, maybe a little bit low. Steering's pretty tight. Seat's a little goofed, but like I said, this one ain't going to be expensive. I'll probably only charge like $300 for this one, and it'll go quick. If it's running and mowing, it'll go quick. This one might need a spindle, so that's why another reason why I want to take the deck off. I might can break it loose. I don't know. Who knows how long it's been sitting. So yeah, I'm gonna tear into this one, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit with the update. But the Craftsman is gone, and I think I wrote down. I might have threw it away already. I wrote down how much I put into it. Oh, maybe not. I think I threw it away. Yeah, here we go. So I paid $60 for the mower. I put $40 in tubes. Carb was $25. Fuel line was $10. Oil change was $15. And this is just rough estimates. It was probably overshot. Oil change $15. Steering bushing $12, which I got 2 of those. Deck cable $15. Blades $35. New battery $50, which I only pay $40. So seat cover $20. So I sold it for $550, and I want to say I made about close to a $300 profit, you know, not including labor, which I do this on the side for fun, so there's no labor involved. I do this for fun, right? This is the way to make money though, boys. Like, I bought my new ultrasonic cleaner. I don't know if I showed you guys. A little Harbor Freight special, but it works pretty good. This carb just came out of it. It don't look too bad. Harbor Freight special, you know, thingamajiggy. I bought these with the money these drawers I bought with the money. You know, all my spare parts and stuff. Curbs. You know, I gotta work on these damn things still too. But you know, it's a hobby, and this hobby pays. So if you guys want to do this, find you a scrap man, call them up, look in the damn online, whatever you gotta do. And the scrap guys are the way to go. That and Facebook Marketplace. I stay on Facebook Marketplace looking for mowers close by. Try to spend, you know, $100 or less. Sometimes you can get them for 60, 50 bucks, and throw a few parts at them and flip them. And around here in Florida, which I know a lot of people don't have this privilege, but where I live, people mow grass all year round, so I could do this non-stop. Winter months, they might find them for a little cheaper. I might buy them in the winter time and then fix them up and sell them in the summertime for, you know, inflation. But yeah, I dig this. I dig doing this. This is fun to me. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna pull this stuff apart and we'll get back to you. Alright, so I got the deck off. Sorry about the fan. It's hot as hell out here. And both spindles are not spinning, but it could be because these brakes are locked on. Like, that one's not even moving. So I gotta break that loose. That one's moving. But the spindle's still stucco. So I'm not sure. I might have to order some spindles, but I'm gonna try my best to break them loose, because who knows how long it's been sitting. They might come back, and again they might not. But oh, this belt, oh, it just spun. Oh, this belt's like jammed in there. Something ain't right. So I'm gonna pull this cover off, try to get this brake loose, and we'll see what we can do. I'll get back to you. Alright boys, let me cut this TV off. So I got both spindles loose. What had happened was the belt was actually rusted onto the onto the pulleys. So we'll knock that off of there in a second. Or yeah, we knocked that off and got her working good now. But as you can see, there's lots of rust. Just mostly surface rust. There's one little hole right here. I'm not extremely worried about it, but I might actually weld that up. That way I could just say no holes in deck, you know. Most of it's just surface stuff. Some pieces are pitted a little deep. No big deal. I'm going to clean it up with the wire brush, and then I will OSFO it, which I got some OSFO coming soon. So it might be a few days before you see another clip. I did put the battery in this one, and I was fixing to do the seat springs. I got 2 new seat springs, so I'll fix that. I got the battery in, and the head gasket should be here soon. Uh-oh, the hawk's outside. Y'all need to hide. The hawk's out here. Go lay me some damn eggs. But yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the wire brush. Yeah, he's watching them. About to go get my pellet gun. Yeah, you better run. Oh shit, he went up into the damn pine tree. He went up into the pine tree. Hey, fuck off! He's up there somewhere. Y'all need to stay under there. Y'all need to stay under there. Sorry to get squirrel. You know how it is. But yeah, I'm gonna hit this with a wire brush. I'll probably pop these 2 pulleys off and clean them up on the bench grinder, and we'll OSFO it, and then we will repaint it, and it'll look good. And when I get my head gasket in, we'll tear that sucker. I might tear into that today. That way it's ready to put back on. Seat springs. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the tires yet. They might just stay like that, because if I do too much more work to it, I ain't gonna make a very good profit, you know what I mean? So guess the guy's not out of town that was gonna buy that, so I put it back up. I put it up on Facebook Marketplace. I told the guy, I was like, I can't hold it, man, I need the money. So this one's gonna be about a $300 profit, if not, yeah, it should be about $300 profit. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I think I got about a $250 profit on the Craftsman, and this one should be about $200 profit, you know? So making money. I'll get back with you guys in a few days when I got some parts and some OSPO. Well, boys, don't you love it when the Amazonian comes through? Got me some goodies here. I bought 4 of these fuel pumps that just got here. I got this wicked tripod that stretches way out. I mean, this thing goes like 8 damn feet tall. I bought these spray bottles so I could fill them with like Dawn dish soap, OSPO, WD-40, whatever. I got the head gasket for that guy. And the last thing I got, you guys already know, got me a compression tester. So I might actually try it out real quick and see what we don't have for compression, and then put the head gasket in and try it again and see what we do have for compression. So we'll get back to you. Still working on getting this cleaned up, but it's looking better already. Alright boys, let's try this compression tester out. Go full throttle and we'll turn her over a few times. It's a good motor. Now I would assume that it would start dropping if I was to leave it. 125 pounds, man, that's a good damn motor. It's got good compression. But all that blow by is what makes me think, is it dropping? It's holding pretty steady. I might actually let that sit, and I gotta go look at some generators real quick I might buy, and we'll come back and see what it says. So we'll see you in a minute. Well boys, what do you say we pull his head off and take a look? Can't really see anything right offhand. There's really not a lot of... It's not a dirty engine, like I've seen worse. A lot of carbon on the exhaust. You know what I need next? Damn parts cleaner. But look at all that black on there. I don't know what the deal is with that oil leakage, possibly from the valve cover. But the inside of the valve cover looks really clean. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape off that old gasket and we'll see what we see. Alright, I'm a big believer in that copper gasket spray. So I got both sides of that in there, sprayed down. It's cleaned up to the best of my ability. I wouldn't even say it's to the best of my ability, but it's cleaned up anyway. I did notice that this head on the intake side has a damn restrictor plate, kind of like NASCAR. I thought that was interesting. That's probably how they go from 17.5 to 19 horse and all that hoopla, is just by how much restriction they put in them, because I'm pretty sure they're all about the same. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, let's get her slapped on there. I gotta tell you boys, I am not too happy with the compression gauge, because it don't have compression. No, I'm joking. I could actually feel just now when I put it together on there, I could feel air leaking out from under here, and it wouldn't build compression. And I'm like, what, did I set the valves wrong or something? Huh? Because well, now it won't start. For freak's sakes. Because it runs great. Try to idle it down. What's that, Philip? I'm gonna try to idle it down some. my favorite color. These two, long. I won't even idle down no more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that low idle. I like that low idle. What the? Whoa! I wonder if my PVC valve is messed up or something, because I'm still getting crankcase pressure. I don't know if you're supposed to have that much or not. You guys let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, I'll put the thing right back together. I still ain't got my OSFO in, so when I get that in, I'll do this deck up, paint it, slap it back on there. For sale. Oh, yeah. Now that's what's up. That's the way to do that, boys. Brilliant. Well, boys, it's another beautiful day in Florida. And I have decided, since I'm going this far with the deck, I'm going to take these wheel bearings out, and I took the dust covers off. They're fairly easy with a little pick to pop them out, and they're pretty crunchy, so I'm gonna put these in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm gonna pop all four out, put them in my ultrasonic cleaner, and let's get this thing warming up and see if I can get them to roll a little easier. I know they're gonna roll a little easier, but I'll be able to pack them back full of grease and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Here they are out the ultrasonic cleaner. It did get most of the grease out, and they're pretty. They're spinning pretty good, but I'm gonna do some more cleaning on them. One of them is really good. And re-grease these bad boys and put them back in there. All right, I got the back side greased and the covers are on. I flipped them over and I put some little dabs of grease on this side. Slap these covers on. I've got to clean them real quick. They're still right here. And then I got this socket that's like the perfect size to whack them back in there with. And then I don't know, I might paint down there. I don't know, probably ain't worth it really. I ain't gonna paint it. Then I'll flip it over and put the blades back in. And I gotta wait on my OSFO, so it'll be a few days. Well, boys, I took a break from working on this thing and went to the beach because I'm waiting on some. I gotta go get some spray paint. But Johnny dropped off a mower for me. I think I paid $70 for this one. I used to have a mower just like this. They're good mowers. I backed right into it. For freak's sakes, what the hell's wrong with me? But yeah, we'll go check this thing out here in a minute as soon as I get it backed off my truck, and we'll take a look at it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. That thing's got 4 flat tires, so I'm gonna use the old John Deere to pull her up here a little closer to the door here, probably like right in this area. So let's hook her up to that old John Deere puller. Deere report. Oh, she don't like the idle. Not my problem. Alright, me and you gonna get a look at this for the first time. I did actually go look at it at Johnny's house, but I was getting tore by mosquitoes. This side's still beaded, but the inside is not. One side of that tire is still beaded, but the inside is not. Outside of that tire is beaded, but the inside is not. And inside of this one's beaded, but the outside is not. Let's see the damage. Oh, you can't. Oh, I didn't break it. I thought I broke it because I backed into it, but I didn't. Good deal. Got the old 14.5. I don't know if you guys will be able to read those numbers. This motor doesn't look too bad. Let's do an old oil check. Smells a little bit like fuel, but I can't tell if it's high or low. I'll have to wipe it off with a rag. Apparently this thing ran. What was the word I got? Oh, ain't got no gas in it. There's your problem. Oh, this is a hard to do fix right here, boys. That quick edge goes back on there. Seat's in good shape. The tires actually got tread on them, so they can be saved. I'm gonna see if I could get some air in these tires real quick and maybe roll it in the garage. We'll see what happens. I got 4 tubes. I got 4 tubes for it. 4 tubes. I heard transmission fluid works good too, but I haven't tried that. What is this? It's like a bagger unit for this thing. I will be taking that off for sure. Alright, let's get them tires, see if I can get them tires to take some air. And I know we're bouncing around a lot here. I ended up using the Rusties on this one just to get the, because I got to keep them moving. So tomorrow I'll try to paint this one, get it slapped back under the mower, and that one can go up for sale for like $350, maybe $375, and let them talk me down to $350, and then I'll work on this one for a while. We'll see what this old girl needs. Alright, I already got air in the back tires. I haven't put no slime in them yet because I like to let them remember where they're supposed to be before I let the air out and put slime in them. But those two are holding. And I got to work on the fronts next. I got it off the ground so they can start remembering where they were at. And I'll spray them down with Dawn dish soap just to help them slide on the rim easier and remove anything that might have been dirt or whatever. Using my new spray bottles already. Dawn. And then I'll put a strap around them. You see I had that strap around that one. Tighten it up just to help it squeeze the middle of the tire out and push it towards the outer end. But anyway, before I do any more of that, I want to check this battery because it says 322 on it. So let's see what kind of juices. Oh, I'm hung up in the damn spring. Fresh looking bolts on there. Get out of here. 1280. Let's hit the key. Oh, the brake's not on. I figured out how to take the brake off. That's how you put the brake on. So I think he's got a bad solenoid. That battery's good, boys. I just saved 40 bucks. And I know from experience that the solenoid's under here. Let me get a Phillips. Is that just recording? I don't know. I'm messing everything up. I'm new to this YouTube stuff. Y'all forgive me. Unscrew that. And your solenoid. Come on. Oh wait. No, it ain't under there. Oh man, there's still something holding me. Oh, good. Some wires. There's your solenoid. I got one of these if that's all it needs. Let me find a shorter screwdriver. Just for poops and giggles, I cut the key on. I can't reach it. I can't reach both of them. Might have to unbolt that to see. I know the motor's not locked up. We'll get back to you. I'll mess with it. Alright boys, it's another day. I got home from work today and I got all the tires back on the beads. It was fairly easy. This one here leaks really fast, but the other ones seem to be holding pretty good. I have narrowed down the electrical issue to the solenoid. The battery is good. I don't know if I told you guys that or not. I can't remember. But I also noticed that this thing has 2 drive belts. And one of the drive belts is all goofed up, wrapped around the pulley here. It looks like it's actually hung up under the pulley. This is it, like it's wrapped around inside the pulley there. So I gotta figure out how to get that off of there. This pulley getting rusted. Mine did that too. My one I had. It was like one of my first riding mowers. This thing right here, and it was a beast, man. They're tough. Like they're made pretty good. I'm not worried about it too much. I bet you she'll run and drive like a champ as soon as I get her going. I haven't even messed with the motor yet. I want to get her turning over and then we'll see what she does. Can't remember. I think there ain't no gas in it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I think I have a solenoid in my stash. That's a 4-post, which it don't really matter. 3-post will work too. I got 2 4-posts in here. I'll check them before I use them. There's a 3-post. This one don't look too bad. Let's try this one out. We'll try to put this guy on there. I'm gonna test it real quick, make sure it works. I'll get back to you. Well, I put the new solenoid in there and it still didn't work. And I unscrewed one screw and the whole hood fell off. Awesome. But I think it's a starter. I already took it off. This thing is lock jam up. So what was happening, I was testing this and it was showing continuity between ground. Would it be continuity? I don't know. It's my first day. So I got this newer starter. I'm gonna slap it on there real quick. I do know this. I'm not getting a click when I turn the key, but I know my solenoid is good, so the key switch might be bad. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But first we're gonna put that on there and I'll just jump the solenoid with a little wire and see if it turns over. That's the plan.
Try it now.
Johnny, you're on YouTube.
Don't matter.
Let me see.
Briggs.
Briggs and Stratton, boys. You gonna hold it? It's gotta be touching metal. It's kind of close to the gas.
Not matter.
The hell it doesn't. Put it back up there where it works. Touch the metal. That's the metal, or I'm gonna shock you. You ready? Oh, you better hold on. Were you scared?
Nope. I got it. Let me do it myself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's one fact. I'm gonna tell you something, Nate. You can do on your rich card.
Johnny, I'm trying to shoot a video on the lawnmower.
Yeah, same time. I'm gonna show you something about spark plugs. Not me. You probably see on YouTube, TikTok. You can cut this a little bit and push this in to make it hot fire plug.
Oh. Your dad probably taught you that, huh?
No, I seen it on YouTube.
Freaking YouTube. All right, now let me explain what was wrong. You want to explain what was wrong?
Nope, I'm gonna tell you that.
All right.
Go ahead.
So we changed the solenoid. We changed the starter. What was it, Johnny? What are you doing?
Drink a nice cold beer and look at the spark plug and
What was it, Johnny?
key switch.
What'd I have to do?
Clean that key switch.
Yeah, so I popped off the key switch. I popped off the power wire here.
You have a
hard to
spark
see.
plug gapper?
No, I don't want me. And I pinched the power wire and I cleaned up the terminals, and now it turns over.
Come on, you have a valve gapper?
I do. Show them how that motor's, shake that motor real quick so they can see how we figured it out. Nope, that's not the motor. You just ripped the carburetor off.
Too loose.
The motor's actually loose.
Bad.
So, yeah.
The motor mount off.
Before I go any further though, I don't want to have to buy new motor mounts. Yeah, you're all up in the video.
Sorry.
Before I go any further though, I'm gonna check the carburetor. It's
So
terrible.
I got the junk version.
I hope it's not a Nicky.
I think it is Nikki.
I'd rather it be a wall bro.
Me too.
Bro. Air filter's all clogged. For freak's sakes, another one?
Don't want to change those. Nah, don't worry.
Johnny wanted to say something. Go ahead, Johnny.
Why people don't change air filter? I
Yeah.
do that at my work all the time.
So expensive, Johnny. So expensive.
Yeah.
I think it's a Nicky. No, it's a Walbro.
Really?
Yeah, I think. It doesn't look like a Nicky. Or it's the older before they come out with them stupid Nickies. I don't know. But it's not a Nicky. It's one of the old school carbs. But yeah,
You can find out will be a Nikki or Warro until you open that damn carburetor up.
I'm not an electrician. Just don't ask any of my friends, but yeah.
I don't
I
know
guess,
about it either.
Process of elimination, eh, Johnny?
I hate when they're electricians.
It was really confusing me because when I hit the starter, I was getting, you know,
Ground.
with open line, it was showing a ground between those two. But the starter was bad. Johnny, test that starter with me. Try to spin that sucker.
Come on.
Lock jam up, ain't it?
Yep.
So the starter was bad, in my defense. But him sitting there hitting it probably is what... No, the key switch was bad. Because I wasn't getting no signal down there. The key switch was bad, right, Johnny? So yeah, this blew this out. Maybe. I don't know. Could have been Johnny's gorilla hands.
What?
What? I said Johnny's gorilla hands when he shook the motor.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do got to turn it over. That's progress. I'm going to make Johnny try to help me figure out how to get this belt off. You see it down there, Johnny? How are we going to get that off without breaking something?
Wait a minute. This is
That's the drive belt. Is there two belts? I was wondering that. Don't bend the damn pulley either now.
No.
How are we gonna get that out of there? Cut it?
Yep. Give me your Bowie knife.
It looks like somebody like carved on it already. You see that? It's weird. Oh, that's where it got stuck and was heating up from the motor running. But don't do that. You'll break something. Here.
Give me that.
A knife?
Or a damn Bowie knife.
Did you sign your disclosure agreement?
On what?
Use it. Those won't work. Those one damn tight. So right there, grab those. Make her spread her legs. She's a dyke. Don't do that, Johnny. It's like the 150th time he tried to get that with me today. I love when Johnny comes over. I can put him to work. See if it'll unwrap now. Johnny's a lawnmower expert too. How many John Deeres you got, Johnny?
I got a John Deere 3. No, you know what? Come bring the camera up to the house, and I'll show you the probably goal.
You gonna show me some real? What's it? What about this John Deere?
It's
Not bad, but it ain't.
not bad.
It's
The
not
one I
much-
have that's in my garage.
Yeah. Well, y'all have seen his mud mower, but he's got other good John Deeres over there as well. Johnny, somebody wrote. So remember when we did the turbo, just messing around through that turbo on there?
Yeah.
Somebody wrote in there, that's not a John Deere, that's a Craftsman. You gonna go argue that video?
No, I won't.
Comment,
you know
Johnny?
why? I'm going to tell him one day. Call John Deere Craftsman. You're a dick on that one.
Oh shit, that's funny. That's like an insult, hey Johnny. Calling a freaking John Deere Craftsman. What? You might as well call it a yard machine.
No, you call it damn this.
That's what this is.
No.
MTD.
You call it MTD, it's trash.
Oh boy. I think MTD stands for must tug dong. What do you think?
No.
No?
Way worse.
Don't fuck with polio. All right, we'll get back to you, but we're probably not gonna. This is gonna take a couple hours, so we'll be back. So Johnny got that belt off.
That was a pain in my butt.
Where was it at? Oh, here it is. Johnny got a new belt for me that came with the mower. There's that. MTD number. This is the rear drive belt to the axle. 9540468.
If I correctly, all the MTD is all the same.
So we're gonna throw the spark plug. Where'd it go?
Right there by the starter.
Johnny cleaned up the spark plug, so we're gonna throw that in there and shoot some starting fluid. Johnny don't like starting fluid.
No, I don't.
Into
I don't like it.
into the carburetor and see if she'll pop off. We're gonna do this real time.
Straight gas or I call two-stroke gas?
Grab some starting fluid, Johnny, unless you're scared.
Oh, good.
I will, but I'm putting the spark plug back in.
Is it a blue can?
It says starting fluid. That might be it right there.
Oh, shit. Oh, my.
See, that wasn't hard, was it?
No, this is the one that alright, decent start foot. There is a good brand. One.
A little bit of throttle. No, it's got oil gas mix on it. Holy. So it'll run. There you go. You saw first start on this one. $70 from Johnny. He said
75.
70.
Oh yeah, 70.
I paid 60 and 10 for delivery. It was delivered to my house. I could have went and picked it up, but I'm lazy. Saved me $10. Or no, it cost me $10. But I don't know if y'all saw that motor shake too. I gotta clean all this poop off there. Hopefully it ain't got a blown head gasket. Pressure washer.
Degreaser.
Degreaser's messy. Pressure washer clean.
No, when you spray on for a little bit and press wash it,
I got some purple power.
that works. We use that shop too.
Yeah, it definitely needs a pressure washing. Probably needs that gasket in here. That's pretty loose. I like to stick a O-ring on there. And
Oh, you want to hear
seems to
something
help.
funny that happened today?
Make it quick. Welcome to my world.
My boss man give a customer a key for his truck. Found out was a 98 Chevy keys for a Dodge. Trying to start with a Chevy key with a Dodge.
Oh, hell. I don't know if that's YouTube worthy, Johnny.
It was funny. It didn't turn on the dashboard.
Alright. Well, let me end this right here. I got to finish painting that for the Bowens and then slap that on there, and I think I'm gonna sell it for like $300 maybe because I didn't put no money into it. And then this one needs a lot of work, and I still haven't sold the John Deere, so we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and the shit talker below. Well, boys, I do not know where we left off last night because me and Johnny got into the beers big time, and we were both pretty buzzing. But I got this one all painted up. The John Deere sold today, so $700 in my pocket. So we're gonna get, well, actually this has got to dry. I just threw another coat of paint on it. I'm not gonna worry about that little hole because it is what it is. It's gonna be a $350 lawnmower. It runs and everything. So tomorrow I will throw the deck on there. Oh crap, I gotta oil it. Oh no, wait, I already ordered an air filter, so that's no big deal. Do an oil change on her, put some fuel in her, and send this one out the door for $300. And we'll be done with that one. And then the yard machine, I gotta put that belt on there. I just remembered Johnny lost the E-clip. I gotta find that. Gotta order an air filter for this one. Oh, it's got an old crappy one, but I'm gonna order air filter. I gotta go through the carb because it was full of fuel. Pressure wash it. Find all the bolts for the hood because I unscrewed one bolt on it and the whole hood fell off. But this one's gonna be a minute probably. But the Boland's is about finito. So I'm pretty psyched about that. This is gonna be the end of this video. I want to remind you guys, I am no expert lawnmower repair guy or anything. I'm just a average Joe that likes messing with stuff and tinkering in his garage on his spare time and making a little bit of spare money too. I mean, not too bad, not too bad. It's fun to me. I like getting old motors running that, you know, people couldn't get running. But that starter was bad. I took it apart last night and the magnet was broke. Right there, the magnet's broke. But I'll probably save this for the starter gear and whatnot. Yeah, and that's gonna make it the end of this video. I get to go inside on my new computer that my stepbrother Chris, he's my brother Chris, freaking rebuilt my computer. So I'm gonna go inside and edit this video up, and we'll see how it turns out. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe. I'm gonna be working on these lawnmowers non-stop. I'm probably gonna try to focus more on one lawnmower at a time than this whole scatterbrain thing, but I'm usually working on a bunch of them at once, you know what I mean? I don't just work on one because I got to work on find parts and stuff. And I got to go down and check the Husqvarna and see if it's leaking oil anymore. I think I fixed that. So yeah, thanks for watching.